Hi guys, welcome back to Richie's Corner, where we're going over the roadmap for Schedule 1, thanks to Monsieur Tyler, who has graciously put up the to-do list and the I have done list and the maybe do in the future list as well, which is kind of exciting for us. Going to go over some of the bits that he's already done that we know about, just to make sure we're all on the same kind of page. So I'm not also going to worry about too much of the quality of code. So like save files, exporter, importer tool, and there is some other more like that. I'm mostly going to, I will mention them, but I'm going to go over the items that I'm excited about as a gamer to be part of. So we know about the pawn shop and the boutique and the wall decorations and the van. We all knew about that. That's new, that's implemented, that's not just in the beta, that's also in the full game as well. The jukebox, however, and the new storage lockup property, which is quite small and cute, is behind it's behind the car park and Dan's hardware. It's just by the sweatshop effectively. That stuff's already been done. Tyler's put a ticket in and it's been done and it's implemented. The next category over on this page, this is the bulletin board for the up and coming roadmap. This is like I say, by Tyler. The smaller additions and improvements. Sorry, they're like the official Steam Deck support. Meh. Rare trash drops. Yes, please. Been talking about it for a while. The map itself is inundated with rubbish. There is just no way to pick it all up and sell it and make some money. You might as well just do what I do and use the clear trash code that just wipes it all out. Emotes, it doesn't actually say anything about that, but I imagine it's going to be on the phone for when you're picking up and dropping off and doing bits and bobs like that. Breaking into vehicles' trunks, that would be quite interesting. So like, I imagine if you've got two-player, you can break into somebody else's van, or if you know somebody's got something, you'll be able to pick it up. Maybe that's a little bit of a hint into the future. A rideable wheelchair. We're gonna have races. We're gonna have wheelchair races in the game. Backpacks and fanny packs and duffel bags. We've been screaming out this from day one, Tyler. Thank you so much. These are smaller additions and improvements, so they are going to come. This isn't a maybe. This is going to come. Duplicate save files, don't care. Higher capacity fire rate pistol. So previously he'd stated that he wasn't going to do any like big end guns. He didn't want this to be like GTA and other games like that. He wanted to keep it down to actual accuracy through playing the game and playing the game. But high capacity fire rate pistols means it's going to be quite gunny. So you know there's going to be a few more murderers and a few more cutthroats on the streets. Product manager search, sort and filters. Doesn't give much about that, but looks like it's going to have like an overall product list, like your product list by the sounds of things. Controller support, don't really care. In-game voice chat. In-game voice chat, I've already checked this. This is going to be down to proximity. Yeah, proximity-based voice chat. So I imagine it's going to be more open worldy. Like if you've got the opportunity to talk to somebody, I imagine if you're playing with your friends, you're going to have your headset on. So in the multiple player, when you invite people in from the lobby, you're already going to be talking to them on Discord or something. But in-game voice chat denotes maybe a bigger map where other people, like a bit of an MMO situation, and if you want to talk to them, you do, like once you're in proximity, you'll be able to hear them on your headset, maybe. Plastic surgeon, so you can edit appearance, weight, skin tone, wrinkles, other facial features, and eye settings. So we'll be able to have a play around, a bit more control over the look. This one's a bit of fun. Genkim. That's all it says. I know what it is. I'm not going to talk about it. You can talk about it. You can search. You can find out if you're following this game and you like this game and you're all for this game. Check that out. He wants to add that to the game. Moving on quickly. Monthly update ideas. So this is the idea section. Like I really wanted to implement about 90% of what's in this section, but it's an idea. So this is what other people and he has come up with himself, Tyler. So shrooms as another narcotic, magic mushrooms. Cartel interaction and fighting. Now I know this is actually like pretty much going to happen. cartel members, cartel members abusing you, cartel members attacking your properties, being able to jump cartel meetings and steal their supplies, so like breaking into the trunks of cars and stuff. That's going to be cool. So it's going to open up an opportunity of like turf war, house raids via other gangs and things like that. That looks awesome. Property heat and raids. So that is for the police as well. So the police will be able to raid you. The police will also, your area will have heat. So it'll be a hot area for drug activity. So the police will be more mindful and maybe check out rubbish and, you know, however they do it, the police will be able to raid you basically. More police interaction. Bribery. I've been personally calling this one out for a while. I don't know if he's taken note of many of us that have been shouting at him, but bribery is something that I've definitely been interested in. Like a bar, like when you're pickpocketing, where basically it means like as soon as you get it in the middle, he will accept the bribe, or the further away from it, the less likely he or she will be able to accept the bribe. Graffiti, giving random amount of XP, which would be handy. Maybe use basic machine vision to recognize patterns. To calculate, get 1 graffiti can per level up. It needs to be space efficient to be networked. Okay, so he's got some things to work out on that one. Graffiti I do like, and the stuff that's in there is kind of cool, so I wouldn't want to muck around with it too much. Traveling customers. Customers, groups of customers are periodically visit Highland Point. Okay, so like one-offs, guys that just pop in to come and see you. Basically they're visiting the area. They buy as much as you can sell of their preferred drug type. Okay, so hippies like weed and mushrooms, business people like cocaine, biker gangs like meth, party bus wants MDMA, and a goth gang wants heroin. So right there's 1, 2, 3 drugs that are not actually in the game, but he's got an idea for all of them to be used in one update. So okay. Fishing, fantastic. Sell fish to Randy. Catch random items, cuke jar, mixing ingredients, etc. Catch rare items, bricks of cocaine, gold bars, etc. That'd be very interesting. So fishing in the canal or off the bank somewhere, I don't know. Weather, clear, overcast, light rain, heavy rain, and lightning storm. Okay. I mean, wouldn't make much difference unless it just cut down the amount of cut down the amount of customers are out because of the bad weather. Sewer network. I've been calling out for this. There's massive pipes and steaming sewer vents in the game. It's calling out for like a network system of underground travel tunnels so the police won't catch you at night. You can just go from place to place without being harassed. All reserved for October Halloween update. Sell meth to sewer goblin to befriend. I called out for a Halloween update where a new strain of a narcotic was introduced to the game just for Halloween, where it turned everybody into zombies, like actual zombies. And your job is to sell as much as you can in the time period and then survive. If you die, you lose like your progression and your money. But it was just a random idea, you know. But it's nice to see that he's thinking the same sort of way as a gamer who likes the game is thinking. Property customization and renovation. So wallpaper, flooring, lighting, maybe paint exterior of house, customize exterior for better privacy and security. Okay, so, you know, it's another aspect of the game. It's not very game demanding. It's more aesthetic, so you can personalize your environment. Pretty cool. MDMA, another narcotic to be added. Heroin, it's taking it a bit far, Tyler, but okay. Translations, need to set up a system to localize all words in the game. Okay. I haven't come across anything that's not English, to be fair, so I'm not sure. I might have missed it. This one's good. Gun range interior and shooting mini game. So the gun range is down by Dan's Hardware as well, and it's the same. It's locked off. You can't get to it the same way the pawnbrokers was. So potentially it is going to actually open. Parkour, vaulting, climbing over fences, climbing up onto higher surfaces. I've got a skateboard. I ain't climbing anything. This is pretty cool. Southwest map and a Northwest map extension, both of them together. The Southwest is going to be like a slums by the waterfront. The Northeast map is going to be a gated community up on a hill. And if you watch one of my streams, I actually got up there with the jump cheat and had to look around. There's just this massive open plain on the edge of water. Hireable drivers, logistics workers, move product from properties, move items between properties, move cash from dealers to businesses. So, you know, you can set handlers up to handle things nowadays. Now in the game, you can now do it with drivers and logistic workers. So they'll be able to move even more product and more cash for you. Different product forms. So weed comes in edibles and hash. Cocaine is rocks and powder. MDMA is pills and liquid, so diversifying what's already in the game, which is pretty cool, because yeah, it's already in the game, so it doesn't have to do that much. I like that. Police evidence room, recovering confiscated items. When you're arrested, your items are confiscated. Go into a police evidence room. You can break into, try and recover your stuff. That'd be interesting. Hard. I like this as well. Custom packaging and labels. So you'll be able to put your own mark on your jars or your baggies or the side of your van. So people will know like you're creating a brand. We just had a look at this one. It's on there twice. Shooting range interior and shooting range minigame. So yeah, that's on a gun range and shooting minigame. So yeah, effectively that'll open it up for you to shoot and play a little bit of target practicing, maybe get some XP for it. The last section in this roadmap is in progress, so happening soon. So in-game voting system. Allow community to vote for future and next monthly updates from the main menu. Send vote plus Steamer ID to web server. Verify game ownership, then count vote. So if you own the game on Steam, which I think is the only place you can get it at the moment, I might be very wrong, not sure. You can put a month in. You can put a vote in once a month for what's coming next and have your say, which is really nice. These are the boring stuff. Consolidate NPC save files, consolidate property save files, replace, oh, this is a really good one. Replace employee beds with lockers. I've seen them. They're big. They're not the thin little standalone. They're the big double door metal upright filing cabinets. They look like a metal wardrobe. So they're still going to take up, I think, about 6 squares. They're still going to be quite big, but it'll still be a little bit smaller and easier to place up against the wall. It'd be like something like a medium shelving unit. That's the size it looks like anyway. So it'd be good. You can get rid of all the beds. Management item filtering allows setting whitelist and blacklist on handler routes. Okay, so basically sending a handler from one rack to one machine, you can blacklist certain items on that rack. So if you've got, like, say you're using one of them to replenish gasoline in a cauldron, you could have gasoline and soil and seeds on the same rack and tell the handler only touch the gasoline, and that'll be the only thing that it moves. So there'll be less breakages. Plus you can put all the different additives for growing weed and cocoa leaves on the same shelf, and you can have different handlers take different ones off and put them in different plants to get different levels of quality on them. But yeah, this is the Schedule 1 roadmap. I'll put a link for it in the bottom of the video. Check it out weekly. I mean, you know, this stuff takes time. The guy's working on his own, bless him, Tyler. He's doing a fantastic job. I've heard he's hiring people to help him out, but it's an ongoing thing. The roadmap's going to be there for a while, so don't think you have to check it every day. But come and have a look. Come and see what you'd like. Leave some comments in the comment box as well. See if there's anything else you want to add to what we've already gone over today. I mean, I'm absolutely loving this game at the moment. I'm like this far away from the 10 mil, and I've exposed a couple of the cheats in a couple of my videos and shorts. I haven't exploited them. I've used them in the game to show you guys, but I haven't actually used them to get too far ahead in the game. I don't want to do that. I want to play it for its worth, as it were. And yeah, it's a fantastic little game. Absolutely adore it. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Please like, follow and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch. Hit that notification button, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.